Hey everybody, Rorree here from the Goddess Isis Coven, and whatever part it is, you just look right there. But today I'm talking about my experience with the dark side, with low vibrational beings, okay? So this is called Story Time. I am Isis. I'm the reincarnation of Isis, and I'm just sharing stories with you in our preparation for ascension to D5, or ascending within D3. Alrighty. So anyway, I was talking about how the spirit world is real and people want to shun it, and medical people want to put a label on it and give a pill for it. And the pill, all it does is dull your senses and dull your awareness. The pill does not cure it because it's not medical, it's spiritual. Okay? So when you take these drugs, they just dull your awareness. But the beings are still freaking there. Okay? And I mean, like, I remember one time we were doing Tozo, and that's chanting Daimoku, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, but it's with a group of people, and you might chant for like an hour together. And so we would get together at different homes or centers, and we would chant together, and then we would gather afterwards and do different things. So this one particular time, I'm in the room, and I don't know everybody in the room, but whatever, everybody's family. So we're doing Daimoku, and we're chanting. And for some reason, I look to my left, and you usually focus on the Gohanzen when you are chanting, but for some reason, I looked to the left, and there was a person looking at me, and I was like, okay, and I'm still chanting. And then I looked again, he's looking at me again. This is weird, right? And so, anyway, so afterwards, I went to him, and I don't know. I don't remember what I said to him, but as we were talking, his face started shifting, and it was becoming dysmorphic and like twisted up and turning. And so I started doing healing work on him, but for some reason I knew he needed help, so I started doing healing work on him. And I don't know what I was doing, this is many years ago. So whatever I was doing, then the face started loosening up and stopped shifting all over the place. Like the face was contorting, okay? And so I did the work, and then he released whatever. And then we all started singing and stuff. I think we were like having a band practice, and we were just having fun. And then it started happening again. And so I went to him and I said, can I help you again? And he's like, yeah. And so I helped him again, right? And so we kind of had a little connection after that, because heck, I was doing healing work on him. And so, we would go out to eat as a group and stuff like that, and we would talk and everything. And then he'd share with me that he had schizophrenia. And I was like, oh, okay. And there were two people there with schizophrenia. And I was like, okay. And they were like the smartest people. Like, they know so much stuff. I'm like, wow, like a genius, And I told them what I thought schizophrenia was. I just think it's spiritual attachments. And I said, even though I went to school and have a whole license, I don't really believe in half that stuff that I learned, because I believe this is a lot of spiritual stuff going on here. And so I said, that's kind of why I don't really enjoy being a clinician, because I don't believe in that crap. I believe this is spiritual, And so, so we worked together, and oftentimes when I would be doing my spiritual practice, his spirit would come to me and request a healing, and he and the other one, their spirits would come to me. And it was interesting, because when I would be doing the healing work on them, I would text them real quick, okay, I just did a healing on you, da 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 da. And they would know that I just did a healing. They would have felt me in their space, or they would be like, Rorree, are you working on me? And plus I would ask spirit, could I work on them? And I would get permission. So maybe spirit let them know that I was working on them. I don't know, but they would always know that I was working on them. So they were very gifted as well. And I feel like people who end up with these diagnoses, really what they need is spiritual awareness, and they need to learn how to work with the spirits with them. They need to take control and dominion over the body that they're in. And they have to learn how to make sure that their main spirit in their body, like my spirit is Isis. I am Isis, okay? So whoever their main spirit is that is in the shell of a body is the one that controls the body. But there'll be these spirits over here and here and here and here and here and here and here, however many you got. And sometimes you allow them to enter the body. And you don't want to really do that. You don't want to allow the spirits to enter and control the body, okay? So all they have to do is learn how to work with the spirits, how to work with the spirit world, and how to say goodbye to spirits that they don't want there. You know, some spirits come because you called them in when you needed help, and they're sitting around and they're just staying because you never said, I'm finished with your help. Thank you. You could go by. Okay. And so they start gaining control. And then they start doing little manipulative things because, hell, the job that they came there for is done. Been done since you were a kid. Now they're sitting around. All they're going to do is start being, silly and doing little stupid stuff. And so it may have started out very innocently and turned into being something like a monster or low vibrational. Okay? So, or maybe when you called them in, they were low vibrational because you were calling in something low vibrational to help you with something low vibrational. That might be what it was. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, these people have to learn how to control themselves. They have to learn how to control and have dominion over the body that they came in here with. You know, they only came in here with one spirit inside this body. One breath of life was blown into your body. You got one that's supposed to take dominion. The rest of them are out here, and you could tell them, get out of here. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felipe. Get the hell out of here. Okay? Your services are no longer needed. Thank you for whatever you did, but now you can go. Because you wreaking havoc on my life. Get out of here. You have to take control, and so I know in my practice, I've dealt with so many people that have the spirits with them, and sometimes they don't know. Sometimes when you tell them, they get scared, if you allow the spirits to operate through your body, they can actually bring your body, the vessel of your body down. All right. And I'm going to end on that note and tell you more about that in the next one.